Hello guys and welcome back to another PokeTorio video, and as you can see I am joined by Adam.
What's up, guys?
And how you doing, Adam? You alright?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, pal. I'm good. Right, so
Good.
we do apologise for delaying this video. We have already recorded this once, but we have had to re-record it because there was a situation with the audio and you couldn't hear me speak and only Adam speak. So we apologise in getting this out. And today's video is on OnlyGraded, another one of the grading companies that has launched in the UK. We'll go through a little bit of the website, we'll go through the case, our grades and stuff like that, and we've done it a bit different this time because we didn't go through the website beforehand. Normally we do two videos, the sort of submission and info video and then the returns video. So this time we've tried to be a bit different, see how this goes. But let us know in the comments what you prefer. Do you prefer to do us a submission and sort of info video beforehand and then a returns video, or do you prefer it all in one like this one? So without further ado, Adam's going to take you through the website and then we will start looking at the slabs and the grades that we received. So give us 2 seconds guys and we should be right back.
So, as Ben said in the intro, we will be looking at the newest UK grading company, OnlyGraded. So these have been around for a while, but they haven't been physically grading cards. We're not entirely sure if there was a middleman or if they picked up different PSA and Beckett cards and sold them on for a bit of profit. But if we actually look over here on their marketplace, I believe they do still have some PSA and Beckett cards. Well, they did when we originally recorded this video. Yeah, so we've got a Yu-Gi-Oh! PSA card, a couple more, a Japanese Togetic. So yeah, so originally they were a seller of PSA and Beckett cards, but they decided to take a venture into grading themselves.
Just quickly, I'm not a fan that they sell their own graded cards.
Yes. Where have they gone?
There was definitely some there.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
Ah. I don't think they are actually selling them. Because if you look, all of these say OnlyGraded.
Yeah.
The OnlyGraded ones have got some chap's name.
Len.
So unless they're allowing him to, unless you are able to use this site for yourselves, I think we may have to look into that one, have a word with him and see
what the situation is.
Yeah, because I agree.
It's also strange that they're selling Beckett and PSA slabs. It's sort of like they've took the venture, but then they're not letting go of what they did do. So
Yeah.
it's sort of like, we're going off here, but we're still going to do this in case it doesn't work, so they don't lose that sort of marketplace, which I get, fair play, but perhaps they should have put it as two different brands and different websites as opposed to,
yes,
actually, I'm not going to send off my base set Venusaur because I can buy a Beckett 9, which is more, has better resale value without sending mine off, if that makes sense. Or am I being a bit harsh there?
No, I agree. The only reason I could think they still have this up is they wanted to just get rid of them, maybe put a bit more funds into. Because I mean, like, you look at it, if they sell just these two, that's 1,500 quid. That's nearly another 1,750. If they can get rid of these, that's more money in the pot for them to expand. And maybe when they've sold all these, then they're not going to list anymore. Yeah.
Maybe. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we will. So we're actually going to have a quick look through their grading services, how they grade their grading scale, little things like that. We're not going to go through today how to submit your cards, but we've done plenty of these, and I think by now you all know how to send off your cards. If you don't, there will be a link up top where you can see the rest of our UK grading videos, so make sure you go and check those out. So verify your certificate. So we did check this out earlier. We didn't show this on the original video, and it does show the pop report. We'll have a quick look at this later on after we've looked at the cards. So here we go. Population report, OG blog, find out interesting insights about the world of grading collectibles through our immersive blogs. I'm guessing that's just a bit like a thread where I'm guessing a lot of people have commented on it. OG appraisal, let OnlyGraded document the value of your collectibles right away. Don't know what that is. We'll go back to that. So, how OnlyGrade works, we use a 14-point grading scale to grade your trading cards from the highest to the lowest points determined by the standard. Our experts analyze the condition of your card, evaluate which grading point should be used, and prepare it accordingly. The physical appearance of your trading card is separated into evaluation criteria such that your card should be visually appealing, structurally clean and in shape, trimmed and authentic. I think that's like the biggest the biggest one out of the lot. Why OnlyGrade is your best option? You're one step away from increasing the value of your cards and preserving that value in the most secure way. Your trading card collection is both valuable and cherished, so it's worth protecting it from wear and damages. Our goal is to be your grading partner for the long run and offer great prices, careful handling, diverse payment plans, and a solid guarantee.
It's interesting how they say increasing the value. Spoiler, I actually sent 2 cards off to these. I did show them both in the first video, but I've since sold one of them just to raise a bit of funds, because obviously doing all these videos takes its toll on the bank account. And I can say that the pristine 10 or immaculate 10, where it's 3 10s and a 9.5, sold for raw value. So not quite yet is it increasing value of your cards, but it may get there eventually. But don't take that as if it is going to increase the value of your cards, because from first-hand experience it doesn't at the minute. So what we're going to do now is taking a look at the grading standards or grading scale, and that Go Hanks card there is actually the one I submitted.
So, is it?
Yeah, so I think it is it pristine 10? Yeah, the one from Immaculate. So that was the one I sent off and sold for raw value. But we're not going to look through the 1 to 9, but we're just going to look at the 10s, because there is actually 5 grade 10s you can get. So,
which is these down here.
Do you want to take us through them?
Yes. So we do have a 10 gem mint, which is an OC grade. So if you don't know what an OC is, it is a off-center. I think what they should have done with these labels for the OC, by the way, is they should have made the labels off-center.
Just like, add that bit of niftiness.
Yeah, just to like sort of follow suit. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, so your card is justifiably classified as mint, although there are slight variations from the original condition still visible upon close observation. Very little printing defects with 0 significance given to centering, as it does not apply. So basically, your card is almost perfect. It's just this is a normal card. Yours has done this in a nice, easier example. So then you've got the gem mint, which by the looks of it, it is 2 10s and 2 9.5s.
Yeah.
Your card can be rightfully deemed to be in a perfect condition, whereby the corners are not rounded or chipped at all. Printing damages, scratches, and stains are also missing, and the gloss is retained. Regardless, there are slight issues with either of the 2 edges, corners, or surfaces. Pristine 10, which Ben did get, and we saw the card up top. By the looks of it, it's lost out by 0.5.
Yeah, that's the one.
So your card is in pristine condition, as there is 50-50 centering in the front. The corners can be classified within the mint category. There is no discoloration and full glossy retention. Moreover, the edges are neither frayed nor layered. There are no scratches or creases. So the edges are neither frayed. So edges 10. So where do we say with corners? The corners can be classified within the mint category. So it's the same grade.
So you can only get a pristine if the edges...
the corners. So to get a pristine, you need 10 surface, 10 edges, and 10 corners. Oh no, you need 10 everything. Sorry, for the OC one, you need 9.5 centering.
So this is confusing, and I think this is where one of their downfalls is, because if we look at it, an 8 centering is an off-cut, in my opinion. Yeah, Whereas if we go to this, if you can see, it's massive on this side, but then very minimal on this side. So it's proper. It's not just bad centering. It's like it's off-centered. It's been cut wrong, or something like that. So I think there's a difference between off-centered and just bad centering. I don't think a 9.5 or an 8 classes as off-center. It's just got bad centering. Like, you're allowed to have a good card, but crap centering. That makes sense?
Yeah. I've read the whole situation differently, and I've read it as actually how the card's centered, not to how it's been cut. Because it's clearly I believe the off cut is when it's been, because obviously they come out in big sheets, don't they?
Yeah.
So instead of cutting like that, how it should be, they've cut sort of this way, which has caused maybe another card. I think that's why it's more silver on the bottom.
Yeah, so it's massively off center. It's not just bad centering. I think there's a big difference. And if you scroll back up to the Gem Mint off cut.
Ooh, I scrolled a bit too far there. Yeah.
10, 9.5, 9.5, 8. That's not a 10.
Yeah. That should drag it down to at least. So like you look at the grading here for the 9. 10 surface, 9 edges, 9 corners, and 9.5 centering. How
does
realistically,
that differ?
if you're going on a point system, you've got 10, 19, 27, 36.5 compared to 10, 19.5, 29, 37. So it's by 0.5, but that's 2 subgrades lower.
So
1.5 subgrades lower than the centering on the 9.
So does the 9 score have actually more points than the 10 Gem Mint off center?
No, it's down by 0.5.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's it. I think they're trying to cater for everyone wanting a 10. Whereas
yes.
if it's not a 10, it's not a 10. Don't make it a 10. You're sort of making your own rules.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just a slight diversion.
Yeah.
What's the
so then
immaculate?
We have the final 2, which is the immaculate and the immaculate offcut. Your card is immaculate and declared to be in perfect condition, whereby all 3 criteria, including the surface, the edges, as well as the corners, do not show signs of wear and tear. However, 0 significance is given to centering, as it does not apply. So, if it doesn't apply,
we'll give it a 9.5.
Yes, I think if they are going to use this and this, sack centering off.
Or just put off center.
Yeah.
Don't give it a grade, just put it as off center.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, so what's the difference between having a 9, 9, 9, 8 or a 10, 10, 10, 8? Because is there a 9 off center?
No.
So, again, this is an issue that I have because you're catering.
Yeah. But to get the 10 plus immaculate off cut, you've got a massive jump on that centering. I know it's not like 4 subgrades, but the 1.5, another 0.5, another 0.5. You've got 2.5 subgrades between 3 sections. But that's the biggest. How can that get a 10 with an 8, but then for an off center, but a 9.5 takes it to? I think it's just not consistent enough. Like you say, it's too much. Yeah, it's cool. People are trying to bring in their own systems and how they grade, but this is just, maybe if they'd have just stuck with, you can either get a 10, you can get a pristine 10. Then you could get just a normal 10, or it could be like a 10 plus, sorry.
Yeah.
They don't need 5 different 10 categories. It's just confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that doesn't sit right with me, I'm afraid. I really like this company, right? And you'll see the slabs and stuff, but their grading scale just doesn't quite sit right with me. Like I
1
said,
to 9 is fine, but then it's overcomplicated.
yeah, it's fabricating grades in my opinion, because
Yeah.
you sort of, if it's yeah, we're not going to delve into it too much. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. We've made it pretty clear how we think. It doesn't affect our views on the slab or anything, but it does affect on other things. But yeah, so we've probably gone on about this 10 situation too much. So shall we have a look at the cards themselves and the slabs?
Yes, let's flip on over.
Brilliant. So 2 seconds, guys. Let's drop the camera down and we shall take a look at my card first. Right, so this is the cards that we got back. I sent off a Gardevoir VMAX Rainbow Rare. And first thing I'm going to say, if you've got a Beckett slab in your collection, they're very, very similar in the whole way the whole thing's put together. You know, sort of slotting to each other. Very solid, very sturdy. So we've got a holofoil label there, we've got the logo, we've got a QR code, and you've got the serial number on the back, and as you can see they've got their logo etched into the label as well. So just take a good look at that, and you can see, I'm going to talk about this on the front, but the card looks very wavy. So if we flip it over, we got a Gem Mint 10, and as I said, I did send 2 cards off. I've sold 1 before I realised that the first video we used couldn't work. But this is the front of the card. I like this. I like the fact the logo's embossed into it. I really like that. You know, they've obviously put a lot of time and effort into that. And then the label, I like the label. I think it looks quite smart. But we've got a 9.5 on surface, 10 on edges, 10 on quarters, and 9.5 on centering, so it falls into that Gem Mint category. The card itself seems, I don't know if you can see, but along the card here there's like a heat sealed sort of sleeve, and if you shine it in the light you can see how wavy it makes the card.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of trapped air. I know it's not actually trapped air, it's just the sort of, it's like a penny sleeve, but it's not a penny sleeve.
Yeah,
it's weird. It looks like when you get an actual like booster pack, how it's, what's the word, how they seal booster packs.
yeah, it's not quite tight.
No.
But I really like the slabs. I do think they're really nice. There's a few issues with the slabs that I've noticed. There's like some sort of crack or scratch inside it there. And then if you look, I don't know how you're going to pick this up on camera, but on the insides here, there's a lot of like pressure marks where it's been sealed. But can you see there?
Yep.
There. There's another one there. So just a bit of finesse really. There's another one up here on getting the card, you know, slab sealed correctly, I suppose, to not give them pressure cracks again. If I do it next to Beckett, there isn't any on there.
I think that's just going to be a case of trial and error. Yeah, they are new, but, and I think they'll be able to smash it in the end.
But overall, I really like the slab. It's probably my favourite slab, as in slab design and sturdiness. There's no flex, sealed properly. Probably my favourite slab, but there's a few issues, like I said, and that grading scale that needs to be sorted and trimmed down, in my opinion. But that's my card. So Adam, let's get on to your card.
I'll bring it up now. So here is the card I sent off, and I don't know if you can already tell the label is a slightly different colour to Ben's. So I wasn't lucky enough to pick up one of these 10 grades. But the thing me and Ben were discussing last time is I'm more of a fan of this label than I am of the 10. I just think the colour scheme for me, it's just not the one for me. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and slate them because of the colour scheme, because some people may love it, some people may hate it. It's how it goes. But slab wise, I'm a big fan of it. Like Ben said, it's thick, it's sturdy, it holds together well. A few little things to pick up on. I don't know if you can see it on here, but I also have. It's just in here. You can slightly see it. Yeah, I've got a pressure crack, but in time they'll be able to sort those out. So I did send off a first edition Chikorita from Neo Genesis, and it got an 8. So yeah, near min, we got a 9 surface, 8 edges, 7 corners, and 9 centering. The centering on this was all. Yeah, I agree with the centering. Corners wise, that one's not the greatest. There's that one, it's quite pointy. And this bottom corner one, I can find where my camera starts. It's not as round as it should be. But overall, I think they've got a good knowledge of the grading. I think they need to get rid of the 10s, just have 1 or 2. Like most companies do, don't overcomplicate things. Have some more test runs with how you protect the card with the weird penny sleeve.
Does yours do the same?
Yes, but with how my light's situated, you cannot really see it. Like I can see it here, but I think it's because there's like the shadow.
You can see it slightly.
Yeah, slightly to the left. But I think maybe if they are going to do that, just a normal penny sleeve, just to stop that effect. But I do think going forward, these guys could push on in a couple of years if they can get these little things sorted.
Yeah,
they've got a good chance in the market.
Well, what we'll do, we'll pop back up, get rid of the cards, have a quick discussion, see what we think of these guys, and see if we recommend them or not. So, they was the cards that we sent off, and obviously a bit of mixed opinions on some of the things. For me, sort out your grading scale.
I agree with that.
There's too many 10s. You don't need to have 5 10 grades. Like you said, you're trying to cater for too many 10s. An immaculate or pristine or whatever the final one was should be. You shouldn't be able to have a flawless, pristine, immaculate, whatever it is, off center, because it's not flawless or off center. It's off center, so it's not immaculate. Just don't try and cater for everyone. Have your grades, grade to that scale. Don't complicate it, because it is slightly off-putting actually. I wasn't going to say it, but I am, because if I'm getting, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. That's all I'm going to say on that. What about you, Adam?
It's going to be a hard market, especially with them already saying it brings value. Where will it bring the value? Because you've got 3 different standard 10s. So you got Gem Mint, Immaculate, Pristine. Nobody's going to be bothered about the other. Just your lower 10s. Everyone's going to want the 10 pluses. So why keep those when it's just a waste of a grade?
Yeah,
like you could expand a little bit on the grading scale, and maybe like with a point system. Like I think what was yours? Was yours a Pristine, which was a 10, 10, 10, and a 9.5 on the Dragon Ball Z card?
Yeah.
Like could be 10, 10, 9.5, 9.5, or just get rid of that. If it does finish 10, 10, 9.5, just have it as a gem mint.
Yeah, have your 2 10s and leave it at that, in my opinion. If it's, I understand if it's completely off center, but if it's just got bad centering, it's not off center. There's a big difference. You know, like PSA have 8 off center, 9 off center, 10 off center, but it has to be bad to get that off center. It's not just bit crap that centering. It's like you know, there's hardly any border, or you know, very minimal border, not just bad centering. If it's a bad centering, it's not a 10. But yeah, that's my opinions on it. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Am I being too harsh, or do you agree with me? What's your thoughts on it? Like the slab, probably my favourite slab. Just sort your grades out. That's all I'm going to say.
So have a quick look through your grading system, and I think, like I said earlier, great slab. I prefer the lower labels just for the colour scheme, but that's it really. Good slabs. Yeah, one of the things we didn't mention was the customer service. I know at the beginning we were struggling massively being able to set up an account, which you have to do. We'd set it up, we'd be able to log in, and then we wouldn't be able to log in, but they were like extremely helpful. They guided us through it, and then every couple of days you were dropping in with us, letting us know stuff when it had been graded and stuff like that. So customer service wise, I think they smashed that as well. So grading scale, that is the only negative of these guys.
Sort your grades out. Sort your grading scale out. Yeah, but yeah, apart from that, we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what your thoughts are on the company, and if you're not already, make sure you are subscribed to see any more UK grading videos. There's a couple left. Check the playlist if you haven't already, to see all the other companies we have done. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for joining me, Adam, and
it's been a pleasure as always.
See you in the next video.
Take care, guys.
Bye bye.